This is What's AI, and I share artificial intelligence news every week. If you are new to the channel and want to stay up to date, please consider subscribing to not miss any further news. OpenAI just released a new text generating program called GPT-3. The previous version, GPT-2, made some noise and was recently used on images. It uses the same principles as a text generating task in order to complete an image. It is really cool and different than your typical papers. This newer version of the GPT program is shockingly good and has taken Twitter by storm. It alone shows how far the field has come. Someone even made a website to curate all the impressive GPT-3 applications in one place. You should definitely look it out. The link is in the description box below. Let's quickly look at how it works and then show more impressive examples of it. The current state-of-the-art NLP systems struggle to generalize to work on different tasks. They need to be fine-tuned on datasets of thousands of examples, while humans only need to see a few examples to perform a new language task. This was the goal behind GPT-3, to improve the task-agnostic characteristic of language models. Of course, this model is pre-trained, but it is never touched again. Specifically, they trained GPT-3 on a dataset of 500 billion words for 175 billion parameters, which is 10 times more than any previous non-sparse language model. Then, there is no more fine-tuning to do with this model, only few-shot demonstrations specified purely via text interaction with the model. For example, an English sentence and the French translation. The few-shot works by giving k examples of context and completion, and then one final example of context, with the model expected to provide the completion without changing the model's parameters. The model even sometimes reaches competitiveness with prior state-of-the-art approaches that are directly fine-tuned on the specific task. In short, it works great because its memory pretty much contains all text ever published by humans on the internet. I will stop my review of the paper at this point, but you should definitely give a look at their paper for a better understanding of this new GPT-3 model. I linked it in the description below. Let's look at more awesome examples using this new GPT model. Another app made by Sharif is a sentence describing what Google's homepage should look, and here's GPT-3 generating the code for it nearly perfectly. I invite you to pause the video whenever you need more time to see the examples. Harland Duman had GPT-3 write some CSS for him without even giving it examples first. Paras Chopra made a fully functioning search engine on top of GPT-3. For any arbitrary query, it returns the exact answer and the corresponding URL. It's mind-blowingly good. Faraz got GPT-3 to start writing SQL queries for him. Matt Schumer has built an AI inception. He used GPT-3 to generate code for a machine learning model just by describing the dataset and required output. This is the start of no-code AI. OtherSide AI built a program that is going to change the way you work using GPT-3. It automatically writes emails in your personal style by simply writing the key points you want to get across. If you think the GPT demos with just text are impressive, check this out. Ben Lindsay built a model that generates music videos based on input text by replacing the final layers of the GPT-3 with a FlowGAN architecture. One last great example was made by Tushar, who has created RevTheo. Using GPT-3, he has tried to revise the way we have been using dictionaries for ages. Of course, this was just a simple overview of this new paper. I strongly recommend to read the paper, linked in the description for more information. Please leave a like if you went this far in the video. And since there are over 90% of you guys watching that are not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel to not miss any further news clearly explained. If you want to support the channel, I now have a Patreon linked in the description where you can do that. Thank you for watching.